to you about who I am as a teacher, where I come from. Very similar to Jacob's philosophy, discipline, what I believe education can do for children and for people. A little background, this is my 8th year teaching. I taught for 6 years in Philadelphia, in America, in the inner city, so in a very poor neighborhood, where my classrooms were full of 33 teenagers, the 13 and 14-year-olds, and levels, all different levels. So I taught math for 6 years and 1 year of social studies. Even though I'm certified in social studies, I got my certification in math as well because I couldn't get a job as a history teacher. So, math teachers were more in demand. So I taught for 6 years in Philadelphia. I learned a lot teaching there. I learned a lot about classroom management, discipline, working with other teachers, collaborating, and really grew as a teacher. So my teaching style, I believe in this word differentiation. And differentiation, like this picture here, you have all the arrows going the same direction, they're going to the same goal, but they're all getting there a different way. Okay? Every child learns in a different way. While teaching in the States and studying for my master's, I learned about multiple intelligencies. That's the idea that everyone learns differently. I might be a visual learner. I can watch a video, I can look at what the teacher is writing on the board, and I learn best that way. But Jacob might be an auditory learner. So when I talk, or when the teacher talks, that might be how Jacob learns. And there are many, many different intelligencies. There's kinesthetic, there's movement, there's writing, there's many, many different ways to learn. So that's what I want to employ in my classroom. Okay? I want to give children a chance to learn in different ways. SGI is small group instruction, and I believe that that is probably the most effective way to teach a child or a group of children. So if there's a group of children who are down here, there's a group of children up here, I have no problem giving more advanced work to the children up here while I work with the children down here in a small group, right? So if kids finish faster, there will always be something extra to do. Either more advanced work or something connected to the lesson, and then I can sit in class with the 4 or 5 kids that had trouble, right? Whether it's English or the math or whatever it may be, and I can work with them directly in a small group where I can explain things one-on-one. I just talked about advanced work. So a lot of, well, that's great too. We'll get into that later. Chunking. Lessons. The lessons that I teach are chunked in very small increments. So I might do 5 minutes of talking on the board, and then 3 minutes of guided instruction, and then 5 minutes of individual work. I will not give assignments where children are independent, working on their own for 60 minutes, right? It won't work. Maybe half an hour, but never too much time. And that helps children stay focused, okay, and stay on task. I chunk it little bit by little bit. Technology. I came from a school in Philadelphia where I had a projector. I had a laptop card. We had advanced calculators, even though our school was in a poor area. We managed to get a little bit of money because it was a magnet school. Kids had to apply to get in, but it was still public. And so I learned how to use technology. And I always thought, like, technology, kids get too much technology. iPads, cell phones, computers, too much technology. But it is the 21st century, and this is how children learn, right? Traditional education, I stand up at the board, I write, you learn, you do. Kids are used to screens, and they can be a great tool. Now, I'm not saying I put on a movie for 20 minutes, right? But I might introduce a topic with a 3-minute movie. Something to hook them, to get their interest, okay? Or to give background or an explanation, right? In an animated way that's interesting to them. So technology has amazing, amazing benefits in the classroom. I can play mathematical games on the computer and have the kids shout out the answer, right? And it's a game, yeah, sure, but they're learning. It's kind of like tricking them into learning. Teamwork. Teamwork is super important, especially in 2nd grade, 1st grade, learning how to work together as a group, learning how to talk to one another, right? Learning how for one person to do this and another person to do that, and then coming together in the end. Very, very important. Interpersonal skills, because school is more than math and English and Chinese. Okay, school is learning to be a person. How do I exist in this world and connect with other people? How can I treat another person like I want to be treated? All right, and that's what teamwork does. So in my math class and social studies, we'll have, and especially PE, when we play team games, we'll be focusing a lot on teamwork. And a typical lesson for me. So I'll either have all of these things or a few of these things. But it will follow a pattern every class, so it's consistent, like Teacher Jacob said. It's consistent, kids know what to expect. Okay? So I might start off with teacher-guided instruction, introducing a topic, maybe introducing vocabulary. I'll have a video or a song, all right? I like to get kids out of their seat. So in 1st grade, I might put a song on, and they might have dance moves in the song. They can sing, they can dance. It's good for them. They don't want to sit too long. For kids, they need to move. I might have a practice game, okay? And that's a small game. What if I put into 2 teams? Like the other day, I had a deck of cards. I held up 2 cards. It said add them together. Right? Whoever was fastest, their team got a point. But they're out of their seat. They're moving around. Teacher-guided practice, where we do a couple problems together. Individual work and assessments. So assessments I'm going to use mostly in math. Formal assessments will probably be tests from the textbook. Informal assessments will be checking for understanding. If you understand, give me a thumbs up. Stuff like that. Even worksheets. Okay? So in science, we had a worksheet where they had to draw the life cycle of a plant. Well, it's not a test, but I can see if they learn what I taught them from that. Right? So I can use that in an informal assessment. And that's a typical lesson.